Well, for more on this plane crash, I'm joined now live on the phone by our correspondent, Andy Saputra, who is in Medan. And Andy, can you tell us how the search and rescue work is being carried out the site, and is it likely that the death toll will increase?
That's right, Rachel. As you mentioned there, the search and rescue work enters its second day now, and the focus today from the people on the field, the military and the police on the field, and the rescue workers is trying to find that critical instrument in aiding the investigation, namely the black boxes. And as they have found the black box, it will be a key component in helping to answer some of these unanswered questions, some pressing questions about the maintenance of the plane, why did the engine fail, and why is there so many there are many other questions that still remains unanswered, such as why is there no solid manifest on the plane at the time of the crash, as it is only authorized, or the military personnel can only board the plane as it's stated in the rule. But as we know, there are civilians on the plane, and this is the homework for the military to find out what sort of practices are going on. And in the past, it is very common for normal residents, civilians, to hitch a ride with the military to remote islands for a cheaper airfare, and that practice has been clamped down. And obviously, with this case, it once again puts back the highlights on the enforcement of those rules, and if that indeed is a factor in creating this crash. So many unanswered questions here in Medan, but some good news coming out from the site is that they have positively said that they have found all the bodies they can find, and they're switching their focus into finding the instrument and evacuating those remains of the plane from the location onto the military base for further investigation. Rachel?
And Andy, as the black box has been discovered, as you mentioned, and I know it's still early, a lot of unanswered questions, but are there any possible indications about what may have caused the crash? Any theories at this early stage?
Yes, well, right now it's all speculation, but from the reports that we got from the air traffic controller's conversation with the pilot is that the aircraft asked to return to base just after takeoff, citing an engine problem. And through the eyewitnesses that I spoke to on the ground just now, they're saying that the plane was heading in one direction, and then it started to turn back. When it turned back, it lost control and hit a high building, namely a hotel, and crashed right next to it, and set ablaze onto this residential area, which fortunately is not habitable yet. I mean, this is a pretty new residential area, but there are many workers there, so that's why the death toll continues to grow, and that's why there's conflicting reports on the number of deaths. And but the causes itself, citing the poor maintenance, is something that Indonesia is looking at very seriously, as the military has struggled to renew its vehicles and war machines because of the cash-strapped Indonesian budget to the military, and that will be the focus from the political side as well. They're trying to put more budget in here so that this military men and women can fly and directly into missions safely.
All right, our correspondent Andy Saputra joining us live today on the phone. Andy, thank you.